How's it going, everybody? This is Shady of Shady Horror, back with another watch and review. Today it is Becky, the hunted becomes the hunter. Let's go ahead and take a look at the synopsis. Spunky and rebellious Becky is brought to a weekend getaway at a lake house by her father Jeff in an effort to try to reconnect. The trip immediately takes a turn for the worse when a group of convicts on the run, led by the merciless Dominic, suddenly invade the lake house. So, yes, this is Becky. It is from the year 2020. It has a runtime of 1 hour and 33 minutes. It is rated R and it is put out by Redbox Entertainment. First time watch for me, another $4 pickup from my local Big Lots. I've known about this, wanted to check it out. Now it's finally in my collection. Another well shot film with a good cast. Kevin James from TV's King of Queens is the villain here, the convict. I do like seeing comedians do roles like this, like Jim Carrey in The Number 23 or Robin Williams in 1 Hour Photo. It's good to see range and different actors getting away from the typecast roles that they usually play. Bloodline is another good one with Sean William Scott. Joel McHale is also in here. And the girl that plays Becky, Lulu Wilson, does a good job in her role. And off we go to the woods and a lake house for a getaway. It is kind of weird seeing Paul Blart Mall Cop, Kevin James, playing a bad guy, but as it progresses, I caught the tone and just ran with it. I did laugh a few times as this was getting going, and then I was just like, well, let's see where this one is going to go. The production value is all there, good sound design, the location is cool, and you get the gist of the story right from the synopsis and right from the beginning. It does deal with loss and how life can just change, how life can change instantly. The convicts show up at the lake house and things begin to take a turn. Dominic, played, Kevin James' character here, is a racist fuck, and he's got another big ass escaped criminal with him, plus maybe a couple more with him that have escaped prison as well. Their little crew. This has some cool sound effects and synth music in here. The escaped crew are at the lake house for a reason, and while Becky's family/family to be is inside with said crew, she's outside. Kind of a reverse Home Alone, if you will. They're inside, Becky is out there, and well, where will it go from here? A decent premise, and once I got over the fact that Paul Blart Mall Cop was the bad guy, I was able to enjoy it and get into it more and feel the tone of the film also. And I guess there's a sequel to this as well called The Wrath of Becky, ironically also starring Sean William Scott, who I had mentioned earlier. I didn't even know there was a sequel, honestly, until I looked Becky up online, and that one popped up as well. I guess they're both action/thriller movies, but Becky does come up as a horror/action movie. This does have some good, like, bloody moments, and it does go some places that I didn't think that it would. At its core, it's a revenge movie. Becky is fighting back, and she ain't fucking around. There's some gore and really good practical effects that I really didn't expect. It's a home invasion/revenge flick, and Becky is fed up and she's a badass. I'm glad it went where it did. I wasn't sure if this was going to be a bloody flick or not. It's got a few really cool scenes, some dope ass kills, a cool booby trap or two, and more blood and gore than I was expecting. I was rooting for Becky to fuck these fools up. A lot of this is in broad daylight, and then it gets to the nighttime. I was rooting for Diego to fuck him up in this too. If you've seen this, you know just who Diego is. I had fun with this movie. I had heard of it, just really forgot about it until I seen it for cheap and picked it up. Now, I guess I gotta at least see the sequel also sometime, which until looking this one up, I really didn't even know that it existed. This one here for sure has the horror aspects to it. the blood, the gore, the revenge, the psychosis. Yeah, I liked it. This shit got more crazy than I thought it would, and to me, that is always a good thing. I went into this not really knowing what it was all about, so I went in with no expectations, and I ended up liking it quite a bit. A good pickup for $4 on Blu-ray, and a hell of an entertaining movie. Becky is a brutal little badass. Okay, everybody. This has been Shady of Shady Horror. I hope everyone's doing good out there. Being that it's ramping up closer to, the Halloween season, this September, October, I'm going to try to get a few more videos out there if I can. Hope everybody's been well. Hope everybody's enjoying their horror flicks and all the movies coming out this year. Today, this was Becky.